про ходячих мертвецов. Я так понимаю, эта игра основана на комиксах Роберта Кирка, а не по сериалу «Ходячие мертвецы». И давайте приступим к игре. Так, я поиграл уже. Игра почему-то решила не записываться. Поэтому, извините, минимальный. Так. Ну, давай попробуем на минимальном поиграть. Я люблю хардкор, поэтому поиграем на минимальном. Почему бы и нет? Игра будет адаптирована под ваши действия, история будет развиваться так, как решите вы. Напишите в комментариях, читать ли мне субтитры. Если не читать, то так и напишите, поскольку озвучка игры на английском и только субтитры помогают. Я не думаю, что это получится длинным. Мне кажется, минут на 20-25.
Well, I reckon you didn't do it then.
Does it really matter?
Nah, not much. You know, I've driven a bunch of fellas down to this prison. Lord knows how many. Usually it's about now I get the I didn't do it. But you don't talk too much, do you?
We got what looks like a 1091E near Peachtree, exit 285. All cars asked to keep on the lookout for 91B in the area.
I followed your case a little bit, you being a making boy and all. It's not every day a fella from Bibb County goes off and kills a state senator. That's for sure.
Be advised, medical personnel en route to Hartsfield, very intense 20 coming in.
I got a nephew up at UGA. You teach there long?
Going on my 6th year.
You meet your wife in Athens? You want to know how I see it?
Sure.
Regardless, could be you just married the wrong woman.
Riot in progress. All officers are available for incoming 217. Rolling calls and dispatches to all locations.
I'm driving this man once. He was the worst one. He wouldn't stop going on about how he didn't do it. He was an older fella, big soft eyes behind a pair of smart folk glasses. And he just wailing back there. Says it wasn't him. Crying and snotting all over right where you're
All
sitting.
officers are available for incoming 217.
Then before long, he starts kicking the back of the seat like a fussy baby on an airplane. And I tell him he's got to stop. That's government property, and I'll be forced to zap him otherwise. So he stops, and having exhausted all his options, he starts crying out for his mama. Mama, it's all a big mistake. It wasn't me.
Damn.
Man, not even close. They caught the fucker red-handed, stabbing his wife, cutting her up as the boys came through the door. He sits in my car screaming bloody murder that it wasn't him. I think he actually believed it himself. It goes to show, people will up and go mad when they believe their life is over. I got another good one for you. This one's a little bit less depressing and a bit more hilarious, if I do say so. This other
Было очень-очень громко. Самый большой Доброе утро. Пора вставать.
Oh, shit. Thirsty. Ah! Fuck! My leg.
Ну я сказал. Твоя ванга. О, привет.
Hey! Hey, officer! Are you alright? I'm still cuffed back here!
По-моему, он ходячий, мне кажется. Резкий уже. О, вон мышка резкая. Ну, вон. Дура и экшен одновременно.
I need to drag myself out that window.
Звук 2. Я так не слабо. А я говорил. Сейчас гриб очень странно будет сильно кровоточить. Ну, на рану смотришь, плохо становится, если честно. Я счастлив, что... Почему ты все, когда он ходит? Ты что скажешь? Так, привет. Ты ведь не кейса на меня и не съешь меня? Не урони их, пожалуйста. Куда провести надо, чтобы активировать это. Вот.
Shit!
Банка может быть. Ну да, типа. Не сработал в данный момент банка может. Давай или... Круто, открыли. Может, ты откроешь этот? Ой, извини, что покликнул, это будет.
Officer? Holy shit! Get away from me! Bitch! Where are you? Don't make me do this!
Ты умер, все, не сидри. Ого, размощила его смачно так.
Man, his skin's all rotten and he smells like shit. What the hell is this? Help! Go get someone! There's been a shooting!
Ты куда пошла? Ты снимаешь?
Ah!
конечно, был очень рад, если бы эта игра была
Hello? Anybody?
по сериалу. Но я сказал, что, скорее всего, сделано по комиксам Роберта Киркмана. Так. О, тайный сердитесь.
I'd fill one of those teacups with some bourbon if I could.
Ну, с учетом того, что у тебя болит нога, то тебе сейчас да. Это как один будет.
Anybody up there?
Ну, честно, мне кажется, что девочка... Мне кажется, девочка не наверху.
Help!
Только не как напрячь. Тоже, по мне, прятный не вариант. Может, она не знает, что это за монстры, как бы, и она смотрела сериал, поэтому знает, что они дают просто встречаться.
I wonder if anybody's home.
Не думаю, честно.
Hello? Anybody home? I need a little help.
Ну, с твоей ногой, мне кажется, здоровенная помощь мне нужна. И вот завтра едем. Давай здесь.
Coming in. Don't shoot, okay? Ah! Hello? I'm not an intruder. Or one of them.
Беда не причинил. Он сбежал в дом. Ой, там кто-то вообще...
These people may need more help than I do. Jesus.
Конечно, если я пойду... Может, я не только руки сзади распутать, и ноги тут даже распутать. Ну да, молодец, чё. Тупо 5 дней крови здорово. 5 дней крови. Открывай. О, рация. Неплохо. Неплохо. Что-то меня протрясло аж. Вот. Это снеки какие-нибудь по типу этого. Как сейчас? Скажу, как называется. Нет, извините.
This place has been ransacked. Just about anything worthwhile is gone.
Вспомнил бы сказать.
What's that beeping?
О, автоответчик. Давай. Смотрим, что он
3 new messages. Message 1, left at 5:43 p.m.
Hey, Sandra, this is Diana. We're still in Savannah. Ed had a little incident with some crazy guy near the hotel, so we had to get him back to the ER and have it checked out. Anyway, he's not feeling well enough to drive back tonight, so we're staying an extra day. Thanks so much for looking after Clementine, and I promise we'll be back in time before your spring break.
Message 2, left at 11:19 p.m.
Oh my God, finally. I don't know if you tried to reach us. All the calls are getting dropped. They're not letting us leave and aren't telling us anything about Atlanta. Please, just leave the city and take Clementine with you back to Murrieta. I've got to get back to the hospital. Please let me know that you're safe.
Message 3, left at 6:51 a.m.
Clementine, baby. If you can hear this, call the police. That's 911. We love you. We love you. We love you.
Мама и Клементина. Не Клементина, да, Клементина.
Daddy?
Нет, не папочка. А, это по рации.
Hello?
You need to be quiet.
Ну, это да. Он сам идет.
I'm not a monster.
Ну да, ты не можешь.
Good.
Это вообще гуд такой.
What's your name?
I'm Clementine. This is my house.
Hi, Clementine. I'm Lee.
Ну, его зовут Ли. Сколько?
How old are you?
8.
Ого.
And you're all alone?
Yes. I don't know where anybody is. How old are you?
I'm, 37.
Okay.
Тебе 37 лет.
Where are your parents?
They took a trip and left me with Sandra. They're in Savannah, I think, where the boats are.
Are you safe?
I'm outside in my treehouse. They can't get in.
That's smart.
See? Can you see me? I can see you through the window.
Ой, ты из нее пятачка сделал. Прям не совсем, конечно, пятачок, но нос. Ого.
Man.
Секси.
Hi there.
Тебе привет. Ей, да?
Did you kill it?
Ну да, ты чего хотела? Ну да.
I think something else did. Before me, I think.
I heard her scream 2 nights ago. Maybe one of the monsters got her.
2 nights ago? Yeah, that's probably what happened. You've been all by yourself through this?
Yeah, I want my parents to come home now.
Мне кажется, они не вернутся.
I think that might be a little while, you know?
Oh,
Look, I don't know what happened, but I'll look after you until then.
То есть вот так сразу.
what should we do now?
Да, вот.
We need to find help before it gets dark.
Yeah, it's not safe at night.
Ладно, уходим. Мы
Let's go.
профессионально выживающие.
Stay close to me.
Мы выжили. Загрузки. Почему ты дергаешь? Скажи. Ты нервный. Ну, мне кажется, не можно дергаться. Прям тупо трясет. Терпели легче, что ли. Опа! Ну, люди? Есть.
Oh, man.
I ain't never getting home to Mama at this rate.
This sucks.
Oh, it's hot this night.
What's the matter?
Should I stay?
What?
I don't want to sleep in the treehouse tonight, but I don't know if I should leave. What if my parents come home?
I won't leave you alone.
Well, let's go somewhere safe that's close, okay?
That's a good idea. Hey, man!
Holy shit!
Don't eat us! We're not gonna hurt you.
Yeah. Thought for a second you and the little one were both gonna give us the chomp.
Do you know what the hell this is?
No idea. So you've seen them then?
You could say that.
I'm Sean. Sean Green.
Lee, this is Clementine.
I'm Chet.
We shouldn't be out in the open like this. How about you help us clear the way, and we'll take you and your daughter out of here and down to my family's farm. It should be safer there.
I'm not her dad. Just some guy.
Some guy?
Yeah.
She's alone? Let's get going. Staying put for too long is a mistake.
What do you want to do?
Да поехали, переступай.
The monster's coming.
We gotta go. Lee, quick, let's go.
For just some guy, it seems like you saved a bunch of lives today.
Первое это лучшее место для выживания. Мы трудно заводили и взяли.
Hey, Sean, I'm gonna run on home. My mama's gonna be in a snit.
No sweat, man. I'll catch you tomorrow night.
It was nice to meet you both.
Так, мы, короче, спим в кроватях. Вы не против? Я в кровати.
Thank God you're okay.
I was worried it'd be bad here, too.
Been quiet as usual the past couple days. Old Brecken down the way thinks his mare's gone lame, but that ain't nothing new.
I wouldn't have made it back without Chet.
Well, I'm glad you took him with you then. You've brought a couple guests.
Your boy's a lifesaver.
Glad he could be a help to somebody. So it's just you and your daughter then?
Oh, not his daughter. He's, well, just some guy who found her alone.
Honey, do you know this man?
Yes.
Okay then. Well, looks like you hurt your leg pretty bad there.
Yeah, it's not doing so good.
I can help you out. Sean, run on in and check on your sister. You, take a seat up on the porch and I'll go see what I have. Let's have a look. Yeah, this is swollen to hell.
Could be worse.
That's what it sounds like. Seems like things got awful bad in the cities. What did you say your name was?
It's Lee.
Nice to meet you, Lee. I'm Herschel Green.
Опа! Кто смотрел, это
How'd this happen?
Car accident.
That's so. Where were you headed before the car accident?
I was getting out of Atlanta.
The news says stay.
Yeah, well, that's a mistake. We hit a guy. One of those things you've been hearing about. On the road.
Who are you with? The girl?
I was with a police officer. He was giving me a ride.
Awful nice of him.
I'm an awful nice guy.
House is full up with mine. We got another displaced family of 3 sleeping in the barn. You and your daughter are welcome to rest there when we're done here. I didn't catch your name, darling.
Clementine.
Can't imagine what you've been through, Clementine.
I'm looking after her until we find her parents.
Hey, Dad, so I'm thinking, first thing tomorrow, we gotta reinforce the fence around the farm.
That doesn't seem necessary.
I don't know what you saw on TV or heard on the radio, but there's some serious shit hitting the fan. I don't think anyone knows how big it is yet.
Your son's right. You're gonna want to fortify this place.
Stuff like that doesn't happen around here, Sean.
Dad, I'm serious. Lee, come on. Tell him what you saw out there, man.
I saw a cop come back from the dead.
Well, do what you think you should. We got plenty of chores as it is.
Lee and those folks in the barn can help out in the morning. We gotta do it. Really.
I already said okay. Well, I'm all done here. It should start to feel better tomorrow.
Thanks.
If your leg gets hot or the swelling doesn't go down, you're probably dealing with an infection.
What do we do then?
We'll probably just have to shoot you. We'll clean it, redress it, and you'll be fine.
Okay, that'd be preferable.
There's blankets and such in the barn. We'll be seeing you bright and early. Come tomorrow, which way you think you're headed?
Towards Macon, I suppose. All right then.
It smells like...
Manure.
manure? Like when a horse plops?
Just like that.
I miss my mom and dad.
I bet, Clem.
How far is Savannah?
Pretty far.
Oh, okay.
I love you, baby.
Я падаю, короче, постоянно с какого-то здания. Вниз. Проспать. Загрузка.
Hey, get up.
О, какой-то чувак крутой.
I'm itchy.
Well, you slept in a barn, little lady. Lucky you don't have spiders in your hair. But I bet your daddy scared them all away, huh?
I'm, not her dad. Name's Lee.
I'm Kenny.
Dad, we're in the middle of a fence. There's a tractor and everything.
We better get going, or we won't hear the end of it. That's my boy, Ken Jr. We call him Duck, though.
Why do parents name their kids Duck?
We're from Fort Lauderdale. We were on our way back before things up and went bananas. The word is you were on your way to Macon.
My family's from there.
Well, Macon's on the way, and personally, I'd appreciate the company of a guy who can knock a couple of heads together if he has to.
Sure, we'll tag along.
It's a plan, then. Honey, Duck, this is Lee. And, what's the girl's name?
Clementine.
Clementine.
That is a very pretty name.
Thanks.
Well, we should get to work. We've all seen what those things can do out there, so the faster we get this fence up, the better.
I want to build a fence.
Yeah? Well, I need a good foreman. You can sit on the tractor and yell at me whenever I take a water break.
On a tractor? Cool!
Duck and I will hop to it.
I can keep an eye on your little girl here on the porch. We can visit.
You having a nice time with Katya, Clementine?
Yeah.
Hey there, girls. You two actually look relaxed.
I think we're doing just fine. Clementine was just telling me about first grade.
Oh, how's that?
It's easy.
Well, yeah. So, you're good?
Anyway, it's almost like we didn't see people eating each other for the past 3 days. It's peaceful here, no?
So, what do you do when corpses aren't walking around?
I'm a veterinarian back in Fort Lauderdale. Like Herschel here, except more with dogs and cats and not horses. What is it that you do, Lee?
I used to teach up at the University of Georgia.
We need to hope that we can go back to our jobs soon, Lee. Back to normal. It can't stay like this.
No, I used to. I was let go a little while back.
That's too bad. Well, I hear people always clamor back to college after a big disaster. People don't want to die ignorant, I guess.
How did you handle getting through the city?
Kenny just drove. We passed so many people that needed help, and we just passed people. Over some, just...
It's okay. It's fine. You don't have to say anymore.
I want to go home tomorrow. But even then, I can't take away the things Doc went through. Don't you want to go back to the moment before you knew about all of this?
Things were bad before. Bad now, but they're different, you see?
People are eating each other.
But they weren't before. The banks, the politics, the crap. Those things are gone. Hell comes in a lot of different colors. Back in a bit.
Okay, Lee.
Так, ладно, давайте на сегодня мы закончим, поскольку у меня просто не хватит жесткой памяти, круто сказал, хотел сказать, памяти на жестком диске из-за того, что видео будет смотреться долго и хоть и в хорошем качестве. Поэтому, если вам понравилось видео, поставьте лайк, напишите комментарий и поделитесь этим видео ВКонтакте. Всем удачи и всем пока!